feeling you, MP.
Hey, MP, you busy? Something just came up I could use your help with.
Hey, ready, MP?
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach?
This is why you don't challenge the Bulls! Come on, guys!
With the All-Star break in the rearview mirror, Grant, what's the focus for teams now?
Well, right now, BA, teams really are starting to think about the playoffs. For the teams that are in good position, it's about what's your rotation looking like going forward. And, of course, can you afford to rest your guys?
Here's Todd, inside. Here's Gafford. Comes up empty from 8 feet. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
Nice play, MP! Way to go!
Here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Here's the great. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Pass to Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots over Oubre. Beal, no good. Here's the great. He's guarded by Gafford. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. The Wizards on offense. 4-point game. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
2 points. That one goes. He has 6.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Todd. Just over a minute and a half in. Good work defensively by DeRozan. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's the great. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Bulls.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool For Beal, a lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Here's the great. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. Last time they met in Washington.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10+ boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Daniel Gafford. All right, Rap. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, number 24. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Todd. Gafford with a screen on DeRozan. Gafford passes to Morris. And here's Kispert from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stolen by Gafford. Ball against Morris. Over ball. Morris can't hit.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard those takes like that will certainly help.
Check out the hands on MP. Lightning quick. Coach knows where it's at. All about defense, baby.
.144 left in the opening quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Look great with the bucket.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Hart. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's the great. Drops in the 3. He's got 17.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside Graham. Pass to Todd. Richardson for 3. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's the great. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
deflects off the backboard. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep it. Hard against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
Oh, no question he does. I just think he likes to keep the fans guessing.
Here's the great. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
The Wizards 10. Ladies and gentlemen, your
The guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Devontae Graham. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Josh Hart is out there with Daniel Gafford.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Celtics put on a show. He had 63 points and was on point from deep. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
First team foul. Shooting for Washington. Bradley Beal. At the line for 2.
And Beal drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's the great. And Gafford with the block. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Hart from long range. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Hart in his last outing with 12 points. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 24. 2 shots.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Kispert's checked in for Hart. So he gets them both. Here's Beal. He has 6. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Oubre. Pass to the great. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 31.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the shot goes down.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Bulls on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Offensive rebound, the great. Lays it up and banks it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Kispert. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gafford. That one off the back iron and out.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Good work there as it goes.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
You know, one area where LaVine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Morris outside. Pass to Kispert. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take it.
MP's your man tonight, coach. Turn him loose.
Here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. White, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Pass to Todd. Here's Kispert. Outside Graham. Gafford the screen. Lets it fly. And another miss by Washington.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's the great. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 39.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Richardson. Back to Graham. They set a pick. Pass to Todd. Will it go? And it's Chicago with a board. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Graham with the double team. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Chicago.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For 3. The shot misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's Chicago, cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
You play tonight. Coming in hot,
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Washington Wizards.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. In the Eastern Conference, the Great.
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really that CONSISTEN. Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, the Bulls shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Kelly Oubre out there with ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's the Great. And at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Beal. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Gafford with a screen on Oubre. Beal goes in.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal. Able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Beal's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here he goes. The Great. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Washington with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. That doesn't go either for Beal. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The Great, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Morris. Beal with a screen on Oubre. Morris passes to Gafford. It's stolen by Oubre. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's the Great. And he knocks down the 10-footer. He has 45 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Morris can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player, someone everyone wants to play with.
Morris passes to Beal. Morris, a screen on Oubre. Here's Beal. And the layup falls. Beal's got 12 points.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo.
Timeout is charged to Washington.
MP's your man tonight, coach. Turn him loose.
You got this, MP.
Fans, if you want the team, we have to be able to hear you. So make some noise.
MP, go now, it's done. You got it, MP.
Wizards shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kispert is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Now here's Beal. Back to Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's the great. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Now here's Beal. Gafford the screen. From 11 feet away, and Washington again with the bucket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
To the paint. Here's the great. And again, it's Chicago.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Beal outside. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Now here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Hart. Pass to Kispert. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The great. Good. He hits again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Morris passes to Gafford. Beal with it. Gafford the screen. Beal with it. Guarded now by Williams. Chalk up two there. Beal's got 10 points here in the second half.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Pass to the great. And the layup is good off the glass.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Beal. Gafford the screen. Right side Hart. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Wizards ball. For Dosunmu.
Mismatch, help him.
We've got a minute 48 left in the game. Beal's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. Here's the great. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Caruso against Morris. Gafford in the post. The kick out to Richardson. Off target from outside. The Bulls shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the great.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Hits yet again, wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Morris with it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Good, MP.
He about to tear the roof off.
MP, you want me to answer a question?
Sure. What's up?
Are we facing a basketball team tonight or DJ Khaled?
If you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building and focus on giving the fans maybe a few more wins if you can.
Here's Jerome. Bridges a screen on Ball. Jerome passes to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's the great. It's hauled in by Claxton. We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Igor Kokoshkov. David, what's new there?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will.
First team foul. And so he hits both.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Jerome. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Johnson comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now the Bulls with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's the great. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. The great's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jerome passes to Boyd. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. There's the lob to Bridges. Oubre with the steal. To the paint. Ball finds DeRozan.
I love watching DeMar.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Timeout.
Get ready for my boys to wipe that smile off your face.
Believe in yourself, MP. Keep working, MP.
Way to get it, MP.
Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Johnson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Who's got Simmons?
Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
and no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Here's Sumner. He's covered by Ball. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Vucevic checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Whitey's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Claxton. Vucevic defending. Thomas, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Nets trail by 9. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Simmons inside. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Dosunmu, the pass to the great. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Simmons. Last game he had 12. Thomas, no good. Here's the great, guarded by Simmons. Here's the great. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
You guys had as much talent as left you'd be dangerous.
Great position to win this one.
Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
They've got Cameron Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Bridges, and it's Boyd in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against Washington was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jerome after the made shot from the great. Here's Simmons, shot clock at 5, and it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And the basket by the great.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Brooklyn with the ball after the made shot from the great. Passes it to Simmons. Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. White with it. Bridges covering. White, good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Well, Chicago has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. And the basket by the great.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Milwaukee.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They put up a... for the net. And so it's Chicago with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Brooklyn Nets.
The shooting percentage they allow is through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
This reminds me of how the league was in my time. Amazing battles at the center position most nights. Kenny could attest to that.
No, I like it is now, brother. Man, them threes flying up and those big men sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I'm going to sit you on your bench.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Bulls 5 right now. All out there with Oubre. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's the great in at the 5. Here's Jerome. And the pass to Boyd. Lets it go from the wing. The great grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
From past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bridges. Pass to Jerome. 6 to shoot to the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Launches a 3, and he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from the great. The great's got 6 in the quarter. The Nets shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Jerome passes to Bridges. From 10 feet out. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Like what?
Don't just give the rock away. You can't
Simmons,
win
he's
like
checked
that.
in for the Nets. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Richard, you were part of it.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
At the line for the Bulls, number 44, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
Champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here's Jerome. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
No good from outside that time from the great. The Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Simmons slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Passes it to the great. Banked in off the glass. And that's 36 points for the great.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Deflects the pass. Here's the great. And, yep, another basket.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. To the middle, here's Simmons. The pass to Claxton. Clock at 4. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's the great. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges passes to Claxton.
He gives up a bit of something.
Second personal foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. And at the line, 1 foul.
In terms of his performance at the line, very low numbers.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with. Changing it up here. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Here's the Great. Cans it from downtown. The Great's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Weber is out there with Carter. And it's Watanabe in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Weber. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The Great. The shot's good. The Great's got 46 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Weber. Second shot opportunity. That one misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Plays it up and banks it in. 48 points for the Great.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Jerome passes to Weber. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Don't get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, they're all.
Drive and it ain't there, then reset. Force some help side if you need help. Don't wait for me. Go. Reset if you have to.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here's Bridges.
And the jump shots haven't gone in often enough here, as well as the free throw attempts being lacking. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Jerome. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Great's got 8 rebounds in this game. The 17-footer. Another one falls for Chicago.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And another one falls.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. The great misses. Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Jerome passes to Carton. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And a new group in for the Nets.
Substitutions on the court.
Joe Harris is checked in for Weber, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Ty Jerome. Chicago also making some changes. Terry's checked in, and it's Alex Caruso in for Bembry. There's a good screen. Here's Sumner. That one falls. Sumner's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year. And they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the great.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Kicks to Harris. There's the lob to Bridges. That shot missing.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long.
Oh, Lord. Jesse made another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Oh, Lord. Jesse made another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Oh, Lord. Jesse made another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
cracking, MP? Other than knees? Come on now. I'm playing, man.
What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
There he is.
And with more of the season behind us than ahead. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And here's ball. Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. Another one falls. Amazing.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible. Here's Matherin. Turner, a screen on Oubre. Matherin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Down low. Here's the great. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Now here's Halliburton. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Pass to Grant. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Comes up empty down low. Good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And with the season he's been having scoring the ball, the road fans gladly come out to see him.
Even if they don't root for him, they want to see what he can do.
No shot that's a bad one for him. Not with the season he's had scoring the ball. Absolutely incredible.
little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Oubre, to the paint. Here's the great. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Basket's good.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand. The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here's Halliburton. The Bulls making their last shot. Nice shot by Turner.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Grant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a block.
What? Come on, Rev. That's a soft foul.
Indiana foul. Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. Shooting for Chicago.
Great, not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Now here's Grant. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And Levine, here we go. Here's the great. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 13 points in the game.
Boy, Levine's playmaking understated. He can do it when he wants to, though.
Pass to Matherin. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre.
That's a Kelly Oubre Jr. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 5. Here's Matherin. Indiana again missing. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Outside White. From downtown, the great with the bucket.
Really a strong start to the game for him. Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Halliburton outside. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Grant, the pass to Halliburton. Looking to end the run. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The great with the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a...
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And he gets that one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Matherin. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Banked it in off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Sinks it from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. Here's the pick. Grant outside. Pass to Neesmith. The three is up. He can't get it to go. And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9 points.
Hey, look at you acting like you won something. Hey, cute, MP. Real cute. You're making the right play.
What do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Jackson out there with Chris Duarte. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 1. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
I mean, he had the right idea.
And the Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Nets was just insanity. He had 65 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. My bad.
Number 24, shooting 1.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Turner, a screen on Oubre. Here's Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. And then Turner with the dunk.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Here's the great. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Halliburton outside. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G slam cam.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
For Indiana, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Up top, Turner. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
DeRozan outside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Here's Duarte. Off target with the 3. The Bulls have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Here's the great. And it's good. He hits another one.
That will do it.
Let him come to you. Don't force it if it ain't there. You tried and it ain't there.
Let's see you do this in a real game, MP.
Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. It'll be interesting to see how the standings shake out as we move forward.
Can I ask you a question? How can a team be half a game back? It doesn't make mathological sense.
Well, they played more or fewer games, Shaq, than the team behind them.
The whole thing seems fishy. I'll have my people investigate it.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Bulls.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their spots. They have to feel very good about that.
Yeah, but they have to stay focused. This is not a time to get cocky.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Indiana trailing here. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's the great Enid Center filling out the middle. There's Nesmith with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 44.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on ball. Halliburton on the attack. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
To the inside. Here's the great. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Lets it fly. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago leading. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact.
What? Come on, Reb. That's a soft foul.
At the line for the Bulls, number 24, Josh.
Checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. He has 7. Turner, a screen on Ball. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's the great. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 50.
Yo, check yourself, MP. I'm just taking it easy on you.
There can only be one, and they're getting set. Let's find their fans.
For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ball against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Ball passes to Williams. Now here's Oubre to the middle. Here's the great. And it's in there. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Here's Duarte. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jackson with a screen on ball. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Patrick Williams, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line, from Indiana, Isaiah Jackson, one shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. For Chicago, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Drains it from 9 feet away. Halliburton's got 11 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Indiana's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Duarte. And here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Ball. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's the great. On target from range.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Halliburton outside. There's a screen with the 10-footer. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's the great. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Halliburton. Jackson, the screen. Halliburton on the attack. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Ball. Back to Jackson. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Tipped. Lets it go. The Pacers again can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Chicago foul. Number 24. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Caruso against Grant. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Puts up a 3. That shot no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control.
Your Pacers, 55. The Bulls, 71.
Here's the great. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And for Chicago, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Kobe White out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's the great. And at the 5, roaming the paint, Mathurin. That one rolls around and rims out.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They set the pick. Takes it inside. He got a piece of it. Here's the great. Pulls up. Here's Vucevic. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Boy, establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Can they get it? Rebounded by the great.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Shot from the low post is good. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Nembhard. Deflected. And a fast break now for the Bulls. There's the three. And again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Matherin. Grant with it. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Now here's Caruso. The great with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Vucevic against Grant. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Clock at 6. Shoots over to Sumu. Tips it up. A shot to stop the drought. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. White, the pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Out of bounds.
A big group substitution here.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Let's go.
Look out there, MP.
There's a waterfall. Epic view.
What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
All about the Windy City, baby! Let's go Bulls!
We're getting close to the playoffs now, and I got to believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh, man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else. And round by round, you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Pass to Murray. There's Sabonis. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And Sabonis, no stranger to physical play.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. For Murray. DeRozan gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Fox looking it over. Murray a screen on ball. Fox passes to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls during his childhood Hurricane Katrina.
Y'all can't miss. You're making it look too easy.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's the great. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the great, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything. man to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fox. Wide open look here for Murray. The offensive rebound. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Here's the great. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. The great's got 8.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. They travel to 6.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Now here's Hardaway. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Powell with a screen on Williams. Here's Hardaway. Second chance effort. Powell. That's good.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's the great. Misses the layup. The Kings trail by 4. Mitchell passes to Birch. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And the basket by the great.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mitchell outside. Crafty move. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago leading by 6. From the low block, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Powell with it. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Birch with it. Vucevic on him. Outside Hardaway. Sacramento again missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been. Looking bull.
Love that hustle, MP. Love it.
Tell you, MP. You got this.
Sabonis kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Sabonis. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
On the court right now for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Monk is out there with Fox, and it's Hardaway in at the 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against Indiana was terrific. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Ball, the pass to the great. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And the basket by the great.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution in the court.
In for Sabonis. Powell comes in for Murray. West is checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway kicks to Birch. The rebound by Dosunmu. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's the great. Covered by Birch. Pass to Dosunmu. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been running away with this game, pushing the pace. They're steamrolling those guys.
They say speed kills. I don't know if it beats size, but hey, keep running, fellas.
Let's go now to our NBA power rankings and see how that last leg of the season is shaking out. Shaking a leg. Whatever.
Well, right now for Chicago, they had about as good a week as they could hope for. Winning all 4, Ernie, all 4 of their matchups.
And they look great doing it. Very impressive stretch. This is not a team anybody wants to play right now. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got DeRozan, Lonzo Ball out there with Oubre, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's the great in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And that's 31. Points for the great.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside, Fox lets it go from 14.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Oubre with it. Sabonis defending. Here's the great. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyways.
That's how it's done, MP. And one.
At the line for Chicago, number 24. At the line
What's
for
up?
one.
Free throw good from the great. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Here's the great. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Inside. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Good job by the lefty to get in there and corral that rebound using his wingspan.
Fox passes to Kuzma. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oubre's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fox against Ball. Here's Sabonis. That's tipped. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge. And good, he hits it again.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And in 1962, Wilt set the record for 40-point games with 63. Never thought that mark would be broken, but I never thought we'd see a season like this.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Levine. Kobe White, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Hardaway for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's the great. He has 40. Connects from three-point range. The great's got 43 points.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Mitchell outside. That one's off, still out of sync. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the basket by the great. 45 points for the great.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Second chance shot, and Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Powell dishes to Mitchell. Now here is Hardaway. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter.
Hey, Coach, keep feeding MP. Good game plan.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dwight Powell. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Edwards. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for West. Outside, Fox. To the paint, it's stolen by Ennis. On the court for Sacramento, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Sabonis. And it's Fox, and it's Mitchell, and it's Monk in at the 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball at that. You can really change a game.
Number 24, first personal foul, 15 foul.
Opportunities, they've been fantastic in that area.
Ken Burge has checked in for Mitchell.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
Well, that's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. This was playing in professional leagues against grown men, so that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
And the Kings making it.
What? Come on, Rev. That's a soft foul.
At the line for the Kings, Demarcus Sabonis, taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvidas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis, such a difficult guy to guard, and right now he is going off.
Into the lane, and the basket by the great.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
There's the pass to Kuzma. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Concentrate, MP.
Keep setting MP up, coach. He's their guy.
Fouls checked in for Sabonis.
Keep rocking, MP.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fox finds Birch. Red ball movement here by the Kings. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the great.
Now this was a
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
Shooting for Sacramento. West at the line for 2.
In. The Kings also at the sub. Murray's checked in, and both free throws good for West. And here are the Bulls now. Here's the great, and got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox passes to Birch. Swiped away. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. The Great gets the three-pointer to fall. The Great's got 58.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside, Fox. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
What's up, MP? Good, MP.
Every year you're sure there's going to be another one.
What up, Coach? MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Added excitement in the arena tonight, Doris. A matchup that gets every basketball fan excited.
A game like this, BA, has league-wide appeal. That's the kind of star power we've got on the court tonight. What a measuring stick for each team going forward.
Now here's Isaac. He drops it from range.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
Pass to Oubre. To the paint. Here's an 8-footer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other. Way. Here's Levine, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Defensive foul. Donovan Mitchell. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Cleveland calls timeout. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
Don't think, just shoot!
We played just over a minute here in the first. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Oubre. They get the rebound. Out to Garland. Isaac with a screen on ball. On the wing, Isaac takes a three. And it's Chicago with a board. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position. Help was on the way.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Bulls. To end the run, and finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Greg. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
Here's Mitchell. The Bulls making their last shot. No good on the wing three. Pass to DeRozan, to the middle. Here's the great. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The great with the bucket.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Here's the great. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Mitchell. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's the great. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Mitchell against Oubre. Pass to Allen. Over DeRozan. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got 8.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
The great with the bucket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Garland against Ball. Garland, the pass to Allen. 32 seconds left in the first. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Horton Tucker comes in for Garland. Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The great with the bucket.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
White against Mitchell. Pass to Isaac. Fires the three. Can't hit that one.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get
Keep shooting! They can't stop you!
Coach, you got them tight on D. Love it.
Points are coming from for the Bulls.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's the great and at the power forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points and was on point from deep. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Horton Tucker can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's the great. And the basket is good. That's 29 for him.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Mobley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The three from Okoro. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls on offense. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Of course, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover. Allen. The Chicago Bulls liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half. This has been a fantastic matchup tonight.
Oh, yes. Nothing like the matchup I saw here during the first half. That was a blowout.
And what was that?
Shaq versus the buffet.
Oh, that's one-sided. Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Cavaliers.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chicago's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Bulls. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the alley.
Team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contest very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The great with the bucket.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ball against Garland. Inside. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Allen's got 12 points in the game.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Cleveland calls timeout.
There's no stop sign tonight. Give it to MP.
And it's White in for ball. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Mitchell against Levine. Mobley on a screen. The three from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 8.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Here's the great. Offline with a 3.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Garland against White. Outside Mitchell. Isaac with a screen on Oubre. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's the great. Hits the trifecta. He has 45 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Now here's Allen. He's got 14. Good on the shot. 16 points for him.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Great job coaching, MP. Way to go, coach.
For Chicago, Caruso comes in for Oubre. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Allen. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Isaac outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The great. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Puts one up from 19. Is rebounded by Okoro.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And he dunks it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's the great. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th.
All you, MP. You got this.
Of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
We've got James Ennis. DeSumo is out there with DeAndre Bembry. And it's Terry in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The offensive rebound. And yep, it's good.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Here's the great. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's the great. Pass to Bembry, to the inside. Here's the great, and again, it's Chicago.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the great. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line.
They can't stop you. Throw you with the hands, baby.
Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
Maybe you should ease up, MP. You're making these guys look bad.
In every crucial area.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the great.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Garland. Okoro on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Here's the great. He's off on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Okoro from deep. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Ennis. Here's the great. Chops one in from the wing.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Yep, that one goes.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Inside, here's the great. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Garland. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Game time. Bring the pain time.
Shaking, MP.
What up, Coach? MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they... play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Down low, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Outside, Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up, and that one's good by Porter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The great, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting.
That leads a mirage. You're lucky to even be on the same court as us.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Murray finds Jokic. It's deflected, and he gets it back. That one touched the backboard first, and it's ruled a goaltend. Count it.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Murray after the made shot from the great. And it's Murray with the jam.
I love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Blackman, covered by Oubre. Blackman's shot is off. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And here's Gordon following the three from the great. Here is Porter. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Bulls have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's the great. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. The great's got 15 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Over to the wing. Here's Blackman, and it's off the back rim, no good. Chicago leading by 7 for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Gordon for 3. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 13. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Blackman. Murray outside. And a wide open look for Porter. The great grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
The vision Lonzo has is special, finding his teammates in their spots over and over again.
Here's Murray after the Bulls pick up 2. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Jokic. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And as we conclude,
13, the Bulls, 29.
on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Williams. Dosunmu is out there with White. And there's the great, and it's Vucevic in at center. The pass to Najee. Murray left side. Three-pointer. Najee, no good. Chicago leading by 18. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, the great in the last.
Stop trying to take over the game.
Shooting for Chicago, number 24. Shooting 1.
Very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
No good with the triple. Chicago's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. And the basket by the great.
Yeah, even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Lamb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Iguodala kicks to Lamb. Traps in the tray.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Fires the three, and the Bulls another three. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Let him come to you. Don't force it if it ain't there. You drive and it ain't there.
Poser, seen this all before. Done better elsewhere.
Bring it, fellas.
Hey, game's not over, MP. Stop feeling yourself, bro.
Get there, get there.
And here is Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Now here's White. And again it will go. Basket is good from the great. 42 points for the great.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. They grab their own miss. It's blocked. Here's the great Covered by Lamb. Took him no time at all on that one. 45 points for the great.
Wow. How unconscious has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
Berton sets the pick for Lamb. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, "It changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good." Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 18-5 run. To the inside. Here's the great, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No good from Lamb.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim.
Kobe White. So it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far. This has been a fantastic matchup tonight.
Oh, yes. Nothing like the matchup I saw here during the first half. That was a blowout.
And what was that?
Shaq versus the buffet.
Oh, that's one-sided. Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting quality looks, and they're shooting a high percentage because of it.
No question they put themselves in a great position right now.
that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Blackman in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's the great. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Gordon with a screen on Levine. Porter, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
For Denver, they've gone one. Three since starting the second half. Murray for 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Out to the wing. Jokic with a screen on Ball. Blackman, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 3. And again, Denver, no good.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Porter outside. Oubre pulls it in. Here's the great. He's covered by Murray. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
To the left wing. Pass to Blackman. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's the great. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 65 points for the great.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
It's Porter outside. Goes back up. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point.
Defensive foul. Lonzo Ball. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic. At the line for one.
Ends up going with the new group. The Bulls shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Taking a look at the Bulls, Williams is out there with the great. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Ennis, and it's Bembry in at the shooting guard position. Murray scanning the floor. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's the great. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. Passes it to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with it. With the drive. And Jokic slams it in.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
And the basket by the great.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Nuggets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Jokic finds Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. And Jokic slams it in.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Lets it go from deep. The great misses. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Braun. The rebound by Dosunmu. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. And he converts the layup. 16 points for Jokic.
They are just killing him on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the...
And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Can't cash in from the high post. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The great. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Murray, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 18-6 run. From deep. Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 50. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the great. Off target with his three. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.